In this session, we're going to cover payable association and what a bare payable is. So association just simply means I might have more than one supplier that I purchase from, but I only have one payable statement that I receive at the end of the month. So let's go over to contacts, and I'm going to pull up some dealers. So I have a couple of dealers that I purchase from. For example, I have a BMW dealer and a Mercedes dealer that I purchase from, but I only receive one statement for both. So when I'm setting up these dealers in here, I'll go do an edit. I'm going to put my contact information in. I'm going to go to details, and I'm going to set it up as a supplier. So when I do this, I'm going to tell it what type: parts, sublet, warranty, general, or all of it. Once I do this, the system typically will prompt me to set up a payable, but at this point in time, I don't want to do this. So I'm going to hit no. I'm going to hit save. And I do the same thing with the BMW dealer. Now, what I can do is I can set up a third contact in the system. And once I set it up, I can set the payable up and associate these two dealers to it. So let's go do that. So we're going to add a contact. So this might be my Euro dealer AP account. Call it whatever you want to call it. Details. I'm going to go to accounting. See, it has no payables. So I'm going to create a payable. I'm going to give it a term. And don't forget, anytime you're doing these, you can always put the account number in. Now I want to associate. So what I want is all supplier invoices from those two suppliers, from the BMW dealer and the Mercedes dealer, to funnel to this one payable account. To do that, I'm going to simply click on Add. I'm going to search for them. So I go look for, let's go look for, just pull up dealers. There's my BMW dealer. I'm going to select. So now I've associated that supplier to that payable. And I go Add again. I save it, and it's done. So here's how it's going to look. When I go to my accounting, go to payables, if I go look for Euro, for example, there's my payable. If I go edit, and I go look, see now any supplier invoices I receive from this supplier here, or this one, will all funnel to this one payable account. Now sometimes you may want to have a payable, but not necessarily a contact card. So let's pull this contact card up, and we're going to delete it. Now I'm still going to have the BMW and the Mercedes dealers in here. And again, they're going to be set up as a contact. I go to my supplier settings. They're still set up as a supplier. But when I go to accounting, we'll have to disassociate here, clean that up. Deactivate that payable. We do not want a payable on these. So we'll clean this up, get it ready. There we go, done. So I want to have a payable account for these two, but I don't necessarily want a contact in the system. So to do that, I would either go to the setup and set it up, or the accounting, either place. So if I go to my accounting and I want to make sure down at the very bottom I'm on payables, I'm just going to add, and I'm going to add a bare payable account. So that's a payable without a contact card. Hit next. Now I'm going to give it a term. Again, you can always put an account number and what's the name of it. So this is my Euro payable. I'm going to hit save. Now I have the payable in the system. All I got to simply do is click it, edit. Now I can associate the two dealers. So I look for my BMW, select it, add another, and I go to Mercedes. So the difference here is this is not a contact as a contact card in the system. It's just a payable by itself. I select save, and that's it. Now again, not being a contact, there won't be an address, phone number, or anything like that on this payable. And that is how you associate and how you make a bare payable and how you utilize it.